the young and the restless spoilers shock. In a tense and unexpected twist, Phyllis Summers made an innocent-seeming visit to the hospital to check on Faith Newman's condition, bringing along a thoughtful gift, a teddy bear. Faith, still recovering from her serious injuries, was overjoyed by the gesture and immediately became attached to the stuffed animal. It was a rare moment of comfort amidst her pain, and for a brief time, it seemed that Phyllis's visit had no ulterior motives. But things quickly took a darker turn. Sharon Newman, always protective of her daughter, arrived at the hospital shortly after Phyllis's visit. When she noticed Faith clinging to the teddy bear, she asked, with growing concern, who had given it to her. Faith innocently replied that it was a gift from Phyllis and Lucy. Sharon's face turned to stone. Her immediate reaction was anger. She had long-standing issues with Phyllis and Lucy's involvement in her life, and now they were intruding on her daughter's recovery. Sharon warned Faith to never accept anything from Phyllis or anyone in that family, sparking fear and confusion in her daughter. Faith couldn't understand why she wasn't allowed to enjoy a gift, especially one that brought her some comfort in such a difficult time. Sharon's paranoia seemed to have taken over, or so it seemed, until the teddy bear was torn open. Inside the plush toy, Sharon made a chilling discovery, a small electronic device, cleverly hidden within the stuffing. It was a recording device, complete with a camera designed to spy on Faith's hospital room. Phyllis had been keeping tabs on them the entire time, trying to gather information on Sharon. This wasn't just an innocent gift, it was a calculated move, meant to invade their privacy and uncover Sharon's secrets. Faith, shaken and now feeling deeply betrayed, had to face the reality that her mother's warnings about Phyllis were true. The woman who had brought her what seemed like a kind gesture had ulterior motives all along. Phyllis was not to be trusted. Sharon used the moment as a painful but necessary lesson for her daughter, proving that not everyone who comes bearing gifts has good intentions. Sharon's fury simmered as she realized that Phyllis had crossed yet another line. Though Sharon's first instinct was to confront Phyllis immediately, she stopped herself. She didn't need to storm into another confrontation. The evidence was right in front of Faith, and that was enough. Sharon's goal was to protect her daughter, and now Faith understood the danger of getting too close to Phyllis. It was a victory for Sharon. She had successfully opened Faith's eyes to the manipulations of the Summers family without causing more unnecessary drama. But for Phyllis, this was a significant setback. Her plan to spy on Sharon had failed, and she knew she had pushed too far this time. Sharon wasn't going to let her anywhere near Faith now. Yet, Phyllis was not one to give up so easily. Her curiosity about Sharon's life, and her motives for keeping such close tabs on her, was deeper than ever. Sharon had always been a puzzle to Phyllis, and Phyllis hated not being in control, especially when she suspected Sharon was hiding something big. The failure of the teddy bear scheme left Phyllis scrambling for her next move. She would have to be more careful now. Sharon was already on high alert, and any further attempts to monitor her could blow up in Phyllis's face. But Phyllis had always been resourceful, and she wasn't going to let one failed plan stop her. She still had her own network of contacts, people who owed her favors, and plenty of tricks up her sleeve. The question now was, what would Phyllis do next? Would she find another way to keep tabs on Sharon, or would she turn her attention elsewhere, waiting for the right opportunity to strike again? One thing was certain, Phyllis wasn't finished. Her obsession with Sharon had only deepened, and she wasn't going to let this setback stop her from getting what she wanted. The game between Phyllis and Sharon was far from over, and the stakes were only getting higher. Meanwhile, Sharon remained vigilant, knowing full well that Phyllis wouldn't give up easily. The discovery of the hidden device was a win for now, but Sharon had learned the hard way that in Genoa City, victories could be short-lived. She would need to be careful and protect Faith from further manipulations. Trust was a fragile thing in this town, and Sharon was determined to keep her daughter safe from people like Phyllis, who played by their own set of rules. The battle between these two strong-willed women was heating up, and it was only a matter of time before things escalated once again.